So I'm going to do a little sharing today. Hello, everybody. How's RISC-V Summit going? Good. So today I'm going to talk about one thing is how do we make RISC-V real to the end user, to the mass markets, and fast. So, and for those who don't know me, I've been here on the summit stage nearly every summit. So I'm the founder of DeepComputing. You can call me Liang, you can call me Liang, whichever is easier. So, and what actually DeepComputing do, or we aim to do, we try to do. So we are the RISC-V premium product pioneer focusing on some fun things, electronics, consumer electronics, so that RISC-V to take on the 1/3 of the market of the ISA computer x86 and ARM. We have to make consumer electronics. And then just like tab speaker, you can see I make. And the certain thing is we had to do as well. We call it flagship. It's the personal computing device. It's a laptop. We made the first laptop, Roma, and then we made the second one. But probably I won't make the third one myself. It's too hard. And besides the hard work, I invest a few startups and making fun things, like the car, the remote RC car, all powered by RISC-V. And even the balloon shooting by the government. Yeah, it was there last year's American Summit, and then the balloon fly all the way to the ceiling, we can't reach it. It's a remote control. But anyway, so I remember I had a talk in the Taipei RISC-V day, and then Dai Lu says, what's the status of RISC-V? And then he concluded, the chairman of RISC-V International, is a software guy waiting for a hardware guy, and the application guy waiting for the OS guy. It's just a deadlock cycle. So how are we going to make RISC-V a successful reality fast? We had to break the cycles, break it hard. So first of all, introduce the mass-produced products to market. The market let us know what to fix, focus, what to fix, right? It tells if the chip is good, the IP is good, the chip is good, the product is good, or everything's crap. So we keep introducing. People can give us focus. And then after we have a problem, for example, then we talk to the IP guys, and the GPU guy imaginations, and then we talk to the SoC guys, and then we modify the products. If the product is no good, then find a new way. Just like we had to inspire and motivate the ecosystem, all the potential new members, we never think of, like framework, like some Linux kernel guys, or they never interested in RISC-V, or the browser guy, they live well on x86 and ARM. So we had to push them to join us, join the dance. So paralleling is very challenging, I find it. It's all because we have different goals. In the world's language, we all have different R's. So we sit on different positions and look at different things, achieve different things on the KPIs. So, and the other things, because we see things differently, we have a technical compatibility and fragmentation across software, hardware, IP, and SoC. The worst thing like us, we make an end-use mass-produced product, is we had to put everybody together to integrate it, all together become a product can present on the stage or in the market. So all I do is that I bring up all different partners in different stages. We're making the motherboard, so we get the SoC first, and then we talk to the IP guy. So we focus one thing at a time. And then after the hardware stabilize, and we know what to do, what's wrong with the hardware, then we iterate the whole cycle, so go in again. Then, for example, now we build a motherboard, now we feed into the laptop. So feeding our own laptop look good enough, and feeding the framework laptops, By the time we find the framework laptop, they have another requirement. They want the OS, Fedora, Ubuntu running on it. And then by the time Ubuntu, Fedora, we tell them, oh, come on, do I support you? You must do kernel upstreaming. I say, oh my God, end of this problem. We need to bundle everybody together in different stages. So today, how we accelerate the time, because it's just like a long tail. So I found a way, very funny way. We've been generous. We've been generous. So we're sharing resources. We take consideration. In the old days, I remember one of a shelter. Why don't you ask them for NIE? Come on, you're making the multiple for them. Why don't you get some money, earn some money, and leave for yourself? So I think that way doesn't work in RISC-V. Because we're in the start stage, or probably bottom of the climbing up the hill. So we had to consider how much people put in effort, like framework. They supporting me, how much effort they put. They put in logistics, they put in the documentation, they let me do the motherboard, a lot interface, blah, 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 blah. They probably put more effort than I do, or probably more effort than the NIE cost. So the other thing is that we need to line up the leadership collaboration strategy. RISC-V are all about open. So the first thing we had to partner somebody very open, open-minded, open. So once that goal and interest line up, everything's really easy. So that's why we made a motherboard. In a EVT, before you submit, we made a EVT in 3 months, and then we made another EVT in another 3 months. Now we made into the mass produce. So we're sharing the success. So in RISC-V, to me, I didn't make a lot of money, probably losing money, but I found that RISC-V stage is like a family, like a friends, make a lot of friends, a lot of friendship, because they all through your hard work and hard time, they give you support. And here's an example, how do I share in success? And last year, there's one guy called Robert, and he come up with an idea. Liang, come on, don't do your own laptop. Don't do frameworks, motherboard. I say, what the hell? I'm selling laptop. You tell me not to bring up. This guy's either crazy or dumb. Right. Let's let Robert to talk about how he come up with the idea and talk to me, crazy Chinese like that.
I just remember last year, I saw the room for the first time. It was an awesome laptop. I'm like, you put a lot of work into this. You don't have the team. You guys make great motherboards, you great software. Let framework struggle. It's like, just make it modular. That way we can all share the same laptop designs.
Yeah, you can see it. Thank you.
Why?
Yeah, it's very simple why, right? From an idea that to make it to become a mass-produced product is bloody hard. It's harder than I thought, because it gives you another less mountain to climb. But I would like to thank you, Robert. Just a simple idea, just a few words, then open up my world to the framework. A modular laptop. Before I say framework, is it a builder company? They're making buildings, right? Or what? So
I actually brought one to you and showed you. It's like, open it up. Here's
and then I say, oh my shitty God. Why should I make a chassis myself? I know nothing about heat, know nothing about structure, know nothing about nothing. So I decided that's the right way to do. I don't know where they're going to succeed, but I'm trying to make it. Thank you, Rob. That's the first board out of the factory, which doesn't work. Thank you. Thank you. So let's talk about framework. So let's get framework CEO to how he decided to support me and doing a crazy thing that on RISC-V. And here, let's welcome Nirav, the CEO of Framework.
How's everybody doing? All right, so for folks who are not familiar with Framework, which actually in this crowd I would guess many of you are, we build long-lasting, upgradable, customizable, modular consumer electronics products. And the whole key to what we're doing is that we build our products in this ecosystem-based approach. Like, we want the pieces of the ecosystem to be more powerful than any one individual component. And so we started this, obviously, as a company ourselves, as a startup, building everything we needed to ourselves. But as we went along, we were very deliberate about opening as much as we could, opening up source code, opening up reference designs, and opening up documentation. And I know a lot of folks in here are involved in like community and ecosystem type work, developer type work. You know that oftentimes you will release something out there a little bit as like a fishing expedition to see like who's gonna bite on this like cool little thing that you're hanging out into the world. And so when we first released documentation around the interfaces and the form factor of our main board, we didn't release enough realistically for anyone to meaningfully act on. It was really more of a fishing expedition. And we got a bunch of like little bites of like, oh, I've got this cool idea to build like this main board ourselves. And we'd see those come around, we'd see them like disappear and dissipate. And it was okay, because we knew that eventually we'd build enough of an install base, we'd build enough credibility that like someone would come along with something real. And so when Yuning came along the first time around and said like, oh, I want to make a RISC-V main board, we were like, are you sure? Is this a real thing? But like, obviously we're gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and like give him as much information as he needed. But when we started this thing out and released this documentation a few years ago, I can say I did not expect to be standing here on stage at the RISC-V Summit with like, well, let's say almost functioning main boards from a third-party company, not Framework. So awesome work to Yuning and the whole DeepComputing team and the entire ecosystem that's enabled that. Seriously incredible. I did not expect that to go that quickly.
Thank you, Nirav.
But we really did intend to build the Framework laptop as a vehicle to enable companies like DeepComputing and to enable ecosystems like the RISC-V ecosystem. So we've been really, really enthused to see just how much progress the DeepComputing team and the entire ecosystem has made so quickly. And so we're really, really eager to get this out into developer hands working with the DeepComputing team. And then over time, just continue to work together to mature this, as Yuning called out, that entire circle of dependency to make this ecosystem consumer ready as well. There's just massive, massive potential there, and we're so excited to help support it. Thanks, Yuning.
Thank you, Nirav, for the sharing. So you can see that's all what Nirav make Framework's vision all about. It's very passionate, exactly the same as RISC-V. So that's very easy to come up with strategic partnership with the people with a cool game, cool direction, and missions. So we sorted out the hardware, and then we meet another mountains. So most of the Linux user on Framework is on Fedora in North America. So now we welcome Jeffro to share how his commitment on Fedora, on RISC-V. Thank you, Jeffro.
You're welcome. Thank you. Just go ahead. So, everybody having a good time? I mean, the enthusiasm here is absolutely infectious, is it not? There are three things that I think lead to success in open source or hardware or in any venture. And one is a sense of innovation, which clearly is going on here. One is a sense of collaboration. And that, I think, is what is unique about DeepComputing and their approach to this system that they are building. Because when Yuning came to us and said, we need Fedora on this laptop, he didn't actually say that. He didn't say, we need Fedora on this laptop, on my thing. He said, we need Fedora to support RISC-V, which is true. And it's actually something that we have been working on for I'm just going to go ahead and publish these. It's something we've been working on for several years. Is Fu Wei in the audience? I think everybody probably might even have heard of Fu Wei. He was one of the first RISC-V ambassadors. And he's been working on porting Fedora to RISC-V platforms now for about 5 years, I believe. And it has always been a labor of love, just as this laptop has been for DeepComputing, for Yuning. And what we are now seeing is the result of that, which is that we are working with Yuning and a lab that Yuning is putting together on a Fedora remix specifically for this laptop as a precursor to full Fedora support for RISC-V. I cannot give you an exact time frame when that will happen, but you can expect it probably over the next 12 months, and I hope to be up here on this stage at the next event talking about it. The Fedora Remix program provides branding and support for Fedora for a specific platform. So right now we think that's exactly what is the right thing to do. And we're happy to help support in any way that we can. I'm speaking from Fedora as a Fedora representative, not as a Red Hat representative. The framework laptops are actually already part of the Fedora Ready program, which is a co-branding program that we use. And I think that RISC-V is a fantastic addition to this, obviously. And just absolutely congratulations to DeepComputing for this lab, and for their support for Fedora. So your enthusiasm is just wonderful, and we truly appreciate it.
Thank you, Jeffro. So we have the commitment. So we look forward to Fedora's official release image. So work less problems, even bigger problems. So we got his support, we claim that. So we get a remix to all our laptops. So but now the problem is OS can't be able to build the official image without kernel upstream. So everybody, all the SoC guys to make their image, and then we have a few big problems. At least the SoC I use, we either not in a good quality upstreaming or either not in a good timing. So, and I'm lucky to get. I was going to get Greg over to the summit to talk about the story he talked about in the past 10 years. So the video is pretty long. Probably I'm going to skip it because time running. What he's saying is that is this. When you do upstreaming, please, SoC, all the SoC guys, please, you do your kernel upstreaming as early as possible. Once you enable that, all your downstream is going to be much more easier, and then you're going to save time and effort. So if anyone interested, you can visit the videos later on. We play it again. So, and after you guys know this process, you don't have to do it perfectly, but according to this, but you got to do as early as possible. So that's the thing I'm bringing up. So, and the goal I've set it up is that hopefully all the 2025, all the OS kernel can be built and run on our product, and hopefully all the RISC-V product, even from other vendors. So I am truly to involve more partners. Of course, a frameworks engineer, I don't know whether Alex is here, somewhere probably, or Corinne. So they are true open source upstreaming guys. And then we got Linus and Greg to support us to do the maintain, to give us enough help and green lights, avoid all the bureaucracies. And well, of course, we are getting involved all the SoC partners, Starfire, Streaming, and whatever I use, we will help them to know upstreaming is very important. And the OS guy, you know, Gordon, image, best image, you know, and Fedora full way. So you guys help to upstream. And then last but not least, I'm very grateful. Some of the excellent ex-Linano guys from a company called Ristar. They helping me do the first my framework boards upstreaming. So thank you for Ristar guys, Scott or Alex or Michael somewhere. So thank you, you guys. So after all the hard work, let's do some exciting roadmap. So we're gonna have a 64-core build machine in ensure all the OS guy, and you will have to build our image. So we are gonna have a 8-core AI couple 40 tops fresh from the factory, not on the board yet. So and product coming out. So and we have some affordable. We're trying to make it to a consumer electronic. We try to make it very comfortable, Roma-free. Might be possible. So last but not least, we're gonna have a 12-core, 16-core high performance for framework 16-inch. So thank you very much. Do a thing in mass production to the end user. Release all our partners and friends, and for in the RISC-V circle to get it done. Thank you very much.